Just tell me when you're ready. You ready?
Ready for what?
For me to say, welcome to episode trace of TGS, the Geek Savants, Quarantine Edition. I'm Dave
Quarantine.
Quarantine. I love teens. Quarantines. Well, that's weird. Let's go to the next guy. That was weird.
I'm super ugly. Yeah.
Miller.
Ron Zor.
Brian Roberts.
Brian looked at me like just this really disappointed father, and that was great.
Well, I mean, your basic. Why we even take everything else down? That was old. We might as well just go back up. At this point, you've ruined it.
Look,
Grant slapped his bald head. It was incredible.
Yo, we the bastard sons of flashing guns to master the hunt for ducks in the second half of Mario 1. Are we not men? Nah, sometimes we hardly got rent. Money something we talk to spend, it's hard to fend for ourselves. Let alone pay our phone bills, get health benefits, the liquor, pneumonia and chills. Cause we too cheap for heat, got no diploma to speak of. Sold our souls to take orders through Dairy Queen speakers. I figure sex and drugs kill what the heck I was.
So anyway, this week, sorry guys, this week we're actually breaking this up. We're doing a breakup. We aren't going to be doing long episodes anymore.
Guys,
pocket-sized episodes. What's up?
we didn't want to tell Ron that we were breaking up with him. I'm sorry. We didn't want to announce that.
Again.
But the breakup is actually... It's
All
not
right.
us, it's you, Ron.
All right.
You know.
I'll talk to you guys later.
It's not us,
Yeah.
it's you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing 2 episodes. We're gonna try and get one out at the beginning of the week and then one out at the end of the week to
Well, guys,
provide,
it was... Oh, shit, he's back.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see what happened. I have to say, guys, I know that next episode is going to be all about comic books, but
Find some kitties.
What?
I want to find some kitties.
No.
Please.
We're recording. Can you please, child?
it looked like he just knocked him down.
Oh my god, he like pushed him out of the green screen.
I actually feel a lot better about my early comments because it looked like John just got banned from like Twitch. That's the kind of shit that bans you from Twitch. Get the fuck out of here! Rah. Oh my god, that was good.
Hey, guys, I'm back.
Oh, good. Oh, I think. So I have to say, guys, in this last week, I've upped my eBaying game, and I know we're going to talk about comics in the next episode, so I don't want to touch on it too much. But you guys need to cut me the fuck off because I've spent way too much money.
There's nothing stopping you.
You got good stuff, though. You got good stuff. I like it.
I just picked up, like today, I picked up a Captain Marvel 1 and a What If 1, which I thought was pretty cool.
What's the What If one?
What if Spider-Man joined the FF? Remember, it's that classic white cover.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But yeah, on top of that, I mean, a lot of fucking watching shit. So I want everyone to chime in, starting with Ron, because Ron's got that 10-minute delay. So we'll wait for Ron to tell us what have you been up to, Ron?
Following you guys.
Wait, Brian's out. Oh
I
my
love
god,
that it says basic robots.
everybody's leaving. But anyways, things that I've watched.
Basically, wait, hold on a second, Ron. What just happened right there is Brian was like, I'm going to smack my kid like John, but I'm going to fucking shut my video off when I do it so I don't look like a weird fucking dick dad.
Oh, man.
Who's that one guy that was throwing a cat out of the video?
Oh, yeah. It was like a politician of some sort, right? Current events. Some guy had to fucking quit his job.
Yeah.
There was a girl on Twitch that did that. A cat ran across her screen and she like picked it up and threw it behind her, knowing it was going to land on its feet. But yeah, everyone fucking hated that shit and they like want her banned off of Twitch.
Oh, I would love that.
But John, you're banned from the YouTube. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, Ron, what have you been up to? Tell me about what's been going on.
Things I've been watching. Let's see. It's all been kid stuff. So I watched Spy Kids. And then since John sent the picture of, what is it, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
You watched that?
Watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl with the kids.
Wow.
What'd you think?
I have to say that I agree with Grant that Shark Boy and Lava Girl sucks, but the kids loved it. So they're on John's side with that. So they thought that it was amazing.
So, like, on a scale from 1 to Spy Kids, where does Shark Boy and Lava Girl fit?
0, negative.
Ooh, really?
A 1. It's really annoying.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's like it's all green screen stuff, and the green screen is just really bad. Like it's even
acting's really bad.
My green screen here, it's like I guess it's a sign of the time because that's how the CGI was at the time, right?
Yeah.
And it just
but I mean, Robert Rodriguez goes he does all his own special effects, so he just kind of he's like winging it most of the time.
Could you imagine though, like being in like a garage full of cool shit and making your weird green screen movies and people actually buy them? Like that's fucking weird.
Cool, yeah.
I mean, he's like the only one I know that actually does every little fucking thing, and it makes sense for him. I don't know.
And catering, he caters too. So
he plays all his own music.
Yeah, he cooks, right? Yeah.
He caters. He does. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
it's so weird. It's so weird. So other than that, what else you got? You been doing anything else other than that stuff?
This is absolutely not movie related. But there's a lizard living in my backyard. It's like been there for weeks now, and it's pretty awesome. Like every day you go out, see the little thing out there, and it's
I feel like he hangs out with your fucking weird volleyball that you named Wilson, and you just fucking in this.
Is it like a little tiny lizard, or is it like some giant?
It's a bluebelly
iguana. Oh, okay.
It's a bluebelly, and we have ants that are in the backyard that like every year give us a hard time and stuff like that. My wife hates them. But this little lizard is like going out, and you can just see him just picking up little ants, like pink. All right, another ant gone. It's like, all right, you can stay now. You've paid
earned
rent.
your keep.
You are literally watching the fucking paint dry, Ron. This is like your day is like I'm gonna go hang out with my lizard.
Well,
friend.
I'm cleaning up the backyard, so that's what I get to see while I'm cleaning up.
Weirdly, it's actually a homeless guy wearing green leather and like a lizard skin suit, and Ron is like, he just doesn't have the heart to tell him.
That's right.
The lizard man.
So what's been going on with you there, Big Bri? Other than you needing to shut your screen off for some weird nefarious thing earlier. I have no idea what that was.
Kid showed up a lot earlier than usual. I want to Grant. I'm pretty sure. I want to say he's the one who brought it up, but I watched Undone on Amazon.
No, it was me that brought it up.
You brought it up.
It is hella good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I really
Still
liked
haven't
it.
seen it.
It's super trippy.
The first episode's a bit of a slog, right?
Grant, I checked out that show you were talking about, Undone. It was great. I mean, you really nailed it with that one, Grant. I mean, great show. Dave never recommends anything good. So I know. Luckily you do.
So what did you like? Did it take you a while to get into it, Brian, or were you like into it like from get go? Because for me, it was like middle of second episode where I was like, okay, I got it. But like if I was trying to watch it like episode week by week, like that's a thing anymore. But if I did, I probably wouldn't be into it.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I quite like the writing, and I like the main character. I thought she was very well done. Like so, I felt like she was very interesting enough on its own. But I could see what you're saying. Like if it was split up like regular TV and that was your first episode, I could see a lot of people jumping off.
Yeah. It's almost like the first episode and the second episode should have been one long episode so that I got like the fucking like I could see a lot of people trying to watch it and being like, I don't know if I like the fact that it's just like live action that's been animated and then it's kind of slow in that first episode. Yeah. And then it kind of doesn't goes nuts.
Right. And that kind of aesthetic doesn't make as much sense in the first episode. Right. But then it makes a lot more sense as time goes on because
it gets better and better the way they do it.
Trippy stuff. Right. That kind of translates a lot better than trying to do like tons of special effects and to work around. But doing it in that kind of quasi-animated style, it works very well for that show. Like, it's really well done. I really like the characters in that show. It's really
How many episodes did you watch, Brian?
I saw them all. I think it's like 9 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
The last couple are longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they're a little bit longer runtime.
How many have you watched, John?
4.
4? Oh, yeah. It just like gets fucking weirder and weirder. And like you said, Brian, like I think that it's weird because I think that they did the animation thing to help with the budget, but I feel like the animation might alienate people that just want to watch a weird trippy show about human beings. You know,
It looks
Well,
like it's done like
that-
a Scanner Darkly was.
Yeah.
yes,
It is.
It's
exactly.
basically like
You
It's
know,
all rotoscope. Yeah.
yeah.
it has to be. I mean, I think that with this kind of show, like Brian was saying, I think it works really well because it allows them to do exactly what they want to do, and like it doesn't. It is a little off-putting, but I think that it works only with this kind of show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to watch it if it was just say Fleabag or something like that, but this show has got a lot of Fleabag vibe, but like then you throw in the science fiction and it's a lot better,
Well, that was the thing. Like, I saw the first episode, and like, my wife is very, very like not into animation. Like, it has to be like, I don't even know. I like she like getting her to watch any animation is really, really tough. But
So
like,
you showed it to her and she's like, "Oh, it's animated."
yeah, but then we started like watching it before we went to bed. So we were like popping edibles. So she's getting high watching it, and she's just like, "This is the fucking weirdest fucking cool thing that we're into." We did that, and we were doing that show Cake, which I don't know if you guys are watching that, but if you have Hulu, it's all a bunch of short little vignettes and stuff, and then like at the end of the season, they compile all of them into their own separate thing. So there's a bunch of cool shit in Cake that you guys might want to check out too. If you like Undone, check that out. There's a thing called the Shark Lords, which is
I love Cake.
It's amazing. I
love Cake.
I don't know where we're going now, John. But John, what have you been up to? What's been occupying your time?
I love eating cake. No. Shark Lords. That's all I've been watching.
Have you watched it? No, but have you watched it? Oh my god!
Fucking with you.
It's like two Australian brothers that like are extreme sports guys that washed out of extreme sports, and so they have a reality show. It's kind of like Big Fish, like giant fishing show, but they're there to fuck the sharks because that's the most extreme sport that you could have. It's fucking insane. You should watch Shark Lords. Like at first we were like, wow, this is about shark rape. And then it just got more and more ridiculous, and you're like, just go with
what's happening?
It's fucking insane, but you'll love it. I'll send you guys a link, or maybe I'll put a link on YouTube for people. Anyway, tell me what's been going on. Yes, it is Shark Porn.
Guys, you're gonna have to get the premium on PornTube, but it's well worth it. Shark Lords.
No commercials. No commercials.
The best.
Like there's nothing quite like trying to ejaculate to watching shark porn, and there's a commercial in between,
At first, you think it can't be about shark rape. It is.
It is.
It totally is.
But the thing is, John, it is, and that's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever fucking had to say on any podcast that we've ever had.
It's not. It's not actually.
No?
You've been on this podcast before, so I know that.
So what have you been watching? What have you been doing? Are you going outside?
Okay.
Go. Tell me.
Just because we're back in the swing of the show, I've been really trying to pound the movies. Pound it. Really push it through.
Just push it through.
So I watched Extraction.
I kind of wanted to watch that.
You know the one about extracting the seed oil out of nuts?
That's a Medicine Man. That's the cure for cancer.
No.
Right.
No, yeah, that's that Chris Hemsworth Netflix thing that they just put out. It was good. It was about what you'd expect. It was okay. Hemsworth was great, but it suffered from. It was 2 hours, and it did not need to be 2 hours.
Did you suffer for 2 hours, or was there how much time were you entertained by it?
Dave, as you know, I'm an accomplished writer, so I would have written it a little differently. I might have maybe taken the old chopper to some of the parts.
Yeah.
I just don't understand these movies. Like, what do you need to fill all those times with character building when the dude is just going to fall out of a two-story building? Yeah, I don't get it.
That's really weird though, because I heard that a lot of the character development happens during the action. Like I heard that they tried. Yeah.
They just stop and like they'll have like the kid and Chris Hemsworth get deep with it, and it's like, what are you doing right now? Like, nobody cares about this. This is like a relationship that's not gonna last like past this movie or this moment, you know.
I loved like Man on Fire. You remember that shit? It was the
See, but in that, it's like I kind of get his relationship with the girl
because he's broken. Right.
This is like a dude is brought in to rescue a hostage kind of a thing. So he has no connection to this person. And so everything goes sideways. He has even less connection with this person. So it really loses. It's like, you're like, why is he even doing this after a while? You're like, what is this guy doing? Besides being the good guy, it's like, what's he doing right now?
Is he a good guy?
I mean, he is a mercenary, but
a good guy mercenary. Fucking, it's like I love good guy mercenaries.
The A-team were good guys.
The A-team were good guys.
Thank you.
They were on their run. They were only mercenaries because they only could afford to live in a van. Like the Scooby-Doo group. They're fucking the Scooby-Doo group of mercenaries.
All right, so then I watched Bloodshot.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did?
I did. I watched it last night.
How was it?
I know. Better than Extraction.
Shut the fuck up.
I know.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't wait to see
this face right here is like the face.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, listen. Okay. First off, great concept. I mean,
yeah.
I don't. Did I say Bloodsport? I said Bloodshot, right?
No, you said Bloodshot.
You said Bloodshot.
You said it right the first time. Like, you didn't say Cyborg
Amazing
or
yeah, Kumite. So the concept's really good. I love the idea of, it's kind of almost like a Edge of Tomorrow, Groundhog Day type of concept, where it's like every time they send him out, it's a new. He thinks it's the same thing, but it's like not. He has nanotechnology inside of his body, so it's like he can get like shot and blown up, and like he's indestructible. Whereas like in Extraction, he don't got no nanotechnology, but it's like
it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Only you don't have that shit. Right.
So like at least this, I was like, okay, it's a comic book movie. Like I get that they could do some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. There was really good stuff. I honestly really, really liked it.
How was Vinny D?
Was he like I am Groot, or was he like
he didn't once drink a Corona or say like
he didn't say this is Brazil or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah.
So as far as the lexicon of fucking Vin Diesel movies, where would you rank this in his shit? Is top above?
Well, I mean, let's slow down, Dave. He's got a series called Fast and the Furious, but no, I mean, it's definitely his third best thing. I mean,
it's better than Triple X or any of that shit.
I don't count Saving Private Ryan. So
you can.
Yeah. So, but
it's
anyway,
black.
Riddick, and then that. All right, and then Bloodshot. All right.
Okay.
All right,
well,
Grant,
I mean, that's not bad. That sounds good.
I'm taking up too much time. Grant, what have you been watching?
I've been trying to watch The Wire, and it's good, but it's not mind-blowing like everybody says it is. Back when it came out, I was watching Sopranos and some other stuff, and so I couldn't devote the time that I wanted to, and everybody says I should watch it. So I've been watching The Wire and Dexter mostly. I'm on at the end of season 3 of Dexter, and I really like it.
Dexter's really good until it's not. It's like it goes to the well too much. You should watch Luther with fucking Idris. That shit is fucking good. Like,
what's Luther about?
It's just about this cop. It's almost like, do you remember that show? Oh my God, what was the House? Where the doctor's just like this weird rogue British doctor that just does whatever the fuck he wants to do. Like,
Grant, you remember that
Luther-
show House that was on? You act as if it wasn't like one of the most popular shows on television.
Well,
Yes.
Grant
It's
did say,
nothing, but it's nothing like House. It's nothing
no,
like
but
House.
I mean, in that like,
It's just not happy-go-lucky.
Remember
That
that?
Idris Elba is an angry dude in that show.
yeah, but he
He's
just
an
does
angry dude,
he just
that's
does whatever the fuck he wants to do because he gets results, and then
Yeah, he does.
and then shit goes, and that's the thing about House is House is kind of a prick, but he just did what he did and then solved a bunch of fucking issues. It's the same thing with Luther, but Luther goes in a more Sherlock kind of crime conspiracy way, which I loved. A new season of that came out pretty recently. I haven't seen the last season of Luther, but that shit's good.
You
I'm
and
gonna-
I had a little breakfast meeting.
Oh my
Fuck yeah, we
God.
did. Fuck yeah, we did. And
That
people,
was awesome.
it was really awkward though. I'm gonna say this. I will easily always hug Grant because he's the most huggable dude on the planet.
We almost didn't hug.
We
then
almost
we
didn't
did.
hug. And we were
I
like,
know.
we did the elbow bump, this thing bump, bump, bump,
And
and
then we
then
hugged.
and then we hugged. We said fuck
It
it.
wasn't enough.
It was not. You can't contain this love.
No,
Dave's killed
They
Grant.
went tip to tip real quick. They were
totally.
Like in slow mo.
Miss.
Miss. You said we missed and slid right into each other, and then we became one right there in the parking lot. It was amazing. But yeah, we got antsy and we drove to the Bay Area and stayed with a couple of friends. We social distanced while we were there, but we wanted some interaction. So like we then I worked it out so Grant and I could meet for coffee, and we did. We sat outside and like I don't think we were supposed to do that, Grant. I don't think we were supposed to be sitting out in the
They said we
seating
could.
area. They said we could, but they were lying. Everyone was judging us.
Grant just played the cancer card. He was like, I got cancer.
So
I need to sit out here.
Since I fucking I got back, Grant, from visiting you, I took I have my notes. I took Brian's recommendation of The Last of Us, and I started playing it.
Oh,
And it is depressing as fuck. Thank you.
yeah, it is. Yeah, that
dude,
intro is.
That
rough.
intro, I almost started fucking crying. Thanks
Yeah.
for that. And I don't have any kids, but that intro fucked me up pretty bad. I'm playing it, but I just realized now that I am terrible at video games because there's too much that you can do, and I like A, B, A, B, A, B, and I'm like, no, I can fucking just, you know what I mean? Like, there's too much to do.
Yeah, there's more to do. There's more
but-
buttons than AV.
But thankfully, my wife loves watching me die on screen. She's just like watching me, and she's just crying the entire time. But I have a new show for
That's
you guys.
for the future. She'll
Yeah,
probably be
Just crying. Yeah.
When you die in real life, she'll be like, ha ha ha.
So a new show. If you guys like that Undone thing, there's a new show on Amazon called Upload. Have you guys watched this yet?
No.
Okay, it's Robbie Amell. It's Stephen Amell, the guy who plays Green Arrow. It's his brother, but it's about a virtual reality where you can upload your soul if you're dying. If you have enough money, you can pay to upload your consciousness into this server, and then you can live out your afterlife the way you want to, right? And it's about this guy that is like a programmer, and I don't want to go over the mysteries of how he died or why he died, but his kind of privileged girlfriend uploads him to this thing, and then he kind of becomes her bitch. And you can still communicate with the living through virtual reality. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. Like I said, that Code 8 guy, Robbie Amell, who I was potentially working on a project with, is the star of this thing, and it's really, really good. And it's short. It's only a half hour, and it's done by Greg Daniels, the guy who created Parks and Rec and The Office for America. It's his new show. So check that out. It's really, really good. And then
Really quick, did anyone see the Parks and Rec reunion show?
No, I did not.
No.
I started it, and it was not that good.
I heard it wasn't good, so I didn't even start watching it.
Oh. Did you guys watch have you guys been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
No? Are
I
you
stopped
Is it good?
I haven't. I have a lot going on. I don't have time to watch this shit.
Oh, yes, Brian, it is really, really fucking good. Like every season it starts off like kind of rough, and then it builds up to like awesomeness, and this one is pretty fucking good. But I was just going to say, on top of that, there's a thing on HBO called 7 Days in Hell, which is old, but it's Andy Samberg as a professional tennis player, which is amazing. And then he also did the Bash Brothers. Did you guys watch that?
Yes. Oh, that was funny.
It's fucking great. It's amazing.
That's the Lonely Island.
I forgot that they did that. Man, that was really hilarious.
Yeah, if you like that, watch 7 Days in Hell on HBO if you have HBO. I'm waiting for HBO Max.
With Kit Harington?
Yes, as his rival. It's great. It's like that McEnroe story, and it's told like through ESPN Sports documentary style, and it's really, really fucking funny. That was awesome. I'm trying to think, like, last night I made some notes on what I've been watching, but I don't want to bore you with 90 Day Fiancé, which is trash TV, and we've been watching the fuck out of it because it's insane. It's like Tiger King, but like 10 Tiger Kings. It's so bad. Yeah. And then I saw the preview for Lovecraft Country. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Oh,
looks fucking awesome. Looks so good.
I might actually go read that book. Like, I think I'm gonna like. It was a novel originally. I might just go read it before the show comes on because I heard it's
you're like a fast. You're like a fast reader. You're like you can read like a novel in a day. It takes me like 2 weeks. And I read
I think I read Fight Club like in 2 days before the movie came out because I wanted to read it before I saw the movie.
I hate you. How did you like seriously like? I mean, maybe it was just I was never like I was always good at math. I was never good at like the reading aspect of things. And it's so weird that I'm like a writer, but I'm so fucking slow. I know. John's like, you're barely a writer. I see what you're saying right there. I saw your face.
I didn't say that.
I saw your face. Your face wanted to super hard. You were like, oh, this fucker. So Grant,
all right, we have less than a minute left on our thing here, my friend. Do you see that?
No, but Grant, what have you been doing? Give us some shit.
That's about it.
That's it?
Working. I'm working a lot and looking at current events and I've been sending you guys some stuff.
Yeah, we've been talking about comic books, and we're going to talk about comic books at the end of at the next episode later in the week. So, yeah, I guess, John, why did you wrap us up? I always fucking wrap us up. You just do this shit. Go. Come on. You got less than 40 seconds.
This is our early episode. Our next episode will be later in the week. So, hope you guys enjoyed this.
Leave comments below, and tell us what you want us to talk about. All
right.
Yeah, and subscribe and tell your friends and like us.
I'll be wearing the same shirt in the next episode, guys.
I'm going to take my shirt off.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later in the week.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, we the bastard sons of flashing guns to master the hunt for ducks in the second half of Mario 1. Are we not men? Nah, sometimes we hardly got rent. Money something we talk to spend, it's hard to fend for ourselves. Let alone pay our phone bills, get health benefits, the liquor, pneumonia and chills. Cause we too cheap for heat, got no diploma to speak of. Sold our souls to take orders through Dairy Queen speakers. I figure sex and drugs kill what the heck I was. Back with compact discs, dismiss cassettes because video games kill my action figures. I once passionately configured to smash them at the figures, but our teachers tried to preach to us. They don't make no money, so we can try to be funny when they speak to us. Detention, suspension, and fighting at school. Are we not cool? Since that's what we trying to do? Hell no. I'm the kid with the braces, who make his teeth yellow, who like his beats with trouble, who love to beat a new level on Nintendo. From Cobra Commander to my only black friend Lando. We caramel apple to the core. We comic book store. We Commodore 64. This the common shit you bitch and ask your mama for. Line up our quarters, parent signature forges, Sergeant Slaughters. It's the pop we got from artists. Why bother our fathers to take the dollars out the wallets so we can bop girls Madonna taste to make them call us. All this in a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm just speaking it, people, to let y'all know we equal. Y'all know what I'm saying.